I can definitely see this movie at some point developing a cult following. Hey, what's up, everybody? Got another movie for you today, Frankenstein's Army, directed by Richard Rapphorst. So Frankenstein's Army, the story is basically, it's towards the end of World War II, and this group of Russian recon soldiers that's being filmed by one of their own, so it's like a found footage film. As they're going into Eastern Europe, they wind up running across a Nazi lab, and what's going on at this lab facility is basically the works of Dr. Frankenstein. Everything there is based on his research, and of course it's all fiction and fantasy, but that's what the main thing about this movie is, these crazy creatures that inhabit this lab. And first off, right off the bat, one of the reasons, the only reason really to watch this movie is because of these creatures. Some of them look pretty cool. They kind of have like this steampunky kind of look. They're all practical. There's no CGI. The very first one they show I thought was the best one. So what it is you kind of have these characters, and they're kind of a mix of between Frankenstein and sort of like Hellraiser, steampunk Nazis. God, that's the best description I can go. But yeah, they look cool. And as far as the movie goes, it kind of tries to follow this tone of an action, horror movie, sort of like Aliens or Dog Soldiers. And it doesn't really do that good of a job. The beginning's slow, the middle part has all the creatures, and then the third act kind of devolves into stupidity. I didn't really like where they went with the third act. And of course, the film winds up ending like, all found footage films. Pretty much. A couple of things I did like was, first of all, the creatures. They did explain the found footage thing pretty good. I like the titles at the beginning of the movie because they're in the red kind of Russian writing, and everything looks kind of, the films are not shaky or anything because it's supposed to be like a cinematographer shooting, and then they explain why there's also sound on this type of old camera, which I like that also. And then, some of the footage looks a little not crystal clear, which, was kind of realistic, added a little bit of realism. I like the way the movie looked. I like I said, the art direction of the creatures and everything, but the acting was poor. Some of the stuff was just, I'm assuming, intended for comedy. Some of the scenes, the acting was pretty bad. Yeah, and basically, the story doesn't wind up going anywhere. Hopefully, if they do a sequel, they'll build on the characters a little bit more, at least the creatures. And then, we'll get different designs in probably the sequel, I'm assuming. That's what they always do when they have these types of movies. But yeah, it's like a movie. The reason I say it's going to get a cult following, even though some of the materials are lacking, is because anytime like you get a movie like Nightbreed where you have like an ensemble of weird characters, Puppet Master's another one. This one's going to be one. Hellraiser's one of them. I think this one in retrospect will fall kind of in that league. Hopefully we get a sequel that's kind of cool. Maybe a little more money pumped into it with the same tone, the same vision, but a better story. I would like that. Yeah, so I'm only going to give this one a 3 out of 5, because of the poor acting. 3 out of 5 just for the concept and the creatures. They're the only reason to watch it. But yeah, if you've seen the movie Frankenstein's Army, comment below. Tell me what you thought. What you think of the creatures. I thought they looked cool. They had to kind of shoot them a special way so that they looked a little jerky and stuff, which I liked. Didn't really bug me too much. Tell me what you thought of that and what your favorite one was, and what you think about the ending. I thought the ending kind of just got into stupidity. Maybe I was tired. Whatever. All right, guys. See you soon with another video. And if you have any recommendations for movies I need to be watching, let me know down below also. Bye.